Hey guys, welcome to the Freezerworks 2019 Learning Series, your visual guide to our sample management software. Last time I showed you the basics of creating a report, so now let's go through how to print reports and the different places you can print reports from. The most basic way to print reports is from the inventory list view, and it's the only place where you can print every type of report. Perhaps you start by running one of your saved searches, such as my search, available aliquots. Go ahead and use the filter tools and simple search to further pare down your list of results until you have the records you want to report on. Now, I want to use the report I created in the last video, which was a samples report. If you recall, the report type determines what list views the report can be printed from, and samples reports cannot be printed from an aliquots list view. So, to get to my report, I need to click the Samples tab and highlight sample records to report on. Once you have your selection of records, click the Print button and select Print Report. The Print Reports overlay will appear. This looks a little like the Configure Reports list view. It has two list boxes, one for My Reports and one for all available reports. You can select from either list, but as you can probably tell, adding reports to My Reports can make it easier to find the one you need quickly. Review the beginning of the last video for help doing that. For now, notice that when you highlight a report on the left side, a preview of the report appears in this box. Double-click the image to enlarge it. This is essentially a digital copy of the report. You can click through all of its pages to verify the data and your report format configuration prior to actually printing. You can perform the print job from the preview window with the Print button, but you can also print a report without opening the preview in the first place. Just highlight the report and click Print. Another place you can print reports from is inside a sample record. It's very simple, but you will only have a few report types available. These are only report types that can be printed from a samples list view. Open the sample you wish to report on with a double click. Next, go to the top, open the Reports menu, and select Print My Reports. The standard Print Reports overlay I just went over will open. The next place you can print reports from is Explore Freezers. For help using Explore Freezers and visual freezers in general, see the Visual Freezers video series. When you drill down to the box level and highlight some aliquots, the right-click menu and the Actions menu will contain the option to print a user-defined report. This opens the standard Print Reports overlay, but since Explore Freezers is strictly about viewing aliquots, only reports that can be printed from a list of aliquots will be available here. If you want a samples report instead, simply open the desired aliquots to get to their sample record. One of the last places you can print reports from is inside Shipments. Now, the Print Report button isn't actually for the user-defined reports we've been working on in these videos, but simply a printout of the data displayed on the Shipments list view right now. For specific data we require, we need our user-defined reports. To do this, open the shipments you want to report on and click the Print Report button. Here again is the Print Reports overlay, and again, only reports with a type that can be printed from shipments will be available here. Finally, any reports that are assigned to your group will also be available when configuring and processing workflows. Of course, these only include reports that can be printed from an aliquots list view, as workflows are all about aliquots. Well, that does it for today's discussion of printing, and for our series on reports. If you have any more questions, our user's guide has all the answers, and our support staff is always ready to help. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next time.